信のすぐに一番最初に声入れたのはあなたやね、ポポちゃん。いやー、怖いね。続きから。暗いよー。さっさとやってこう。
Oh, potent. This sensor has more narcotic residues.
麻薬。
What on earth? It looks like the scribbling of madmen.
おう。なんか笑っとる場合が。なんだこれ。
The strength it would take to carry this crate, let alone break it.
そうだね。壊せるのすごいな。この下を逆になんだ。おう、血だ。
A small blood stain, but not serious.
傷跡、血痕、割れた爪の
Deep
中から
scratches
引っかい
left
た
in a
の。
frenzy.
どうなんだろう。なーに、ポポちゃん、ご飯あげたよ。はい、パペ。なんだこれ。
Miserable food, mass produced.
大量に作られた食事？これが？服だ。
These clothes are missing buttons. They were forcefully removed. 'Dumpra, a staple of lecturemen's attire in Nepal, gathered from dozens of people at the very least.
ポポちゃん。
I must have seen this one before. That explains my hallucinations.
ああ、なるほど。
I hope we are close to finding our answers. This place is unsettling.
ねえ。怖いわ、狭いくらい。
Who are these people?
この人たちは一体誰だ。
I told you that black cat was a bad omen. We shouldn't be here.
黒猫は不吉の象徴。猫を不吉の象徴にするな。ねえ、ポポちゃん。我が家にも黒猫いるけど、かわいいよ。なんだ？ユナイテッド・ステイツ・オブ・アメリカ。
Someone got their hands dirty painting this with blood. An American passport. Amos Colby.
へえ、これがアモス・コルビー。髪の色赤、瞳の色茶色。 マサチューセッツのボスト。ロースウッド探偵社、慎重な捜査ならお任せください。捜査地域は全世界。ペンシルベニア通り154。なんだこれ。え、ナイフ？
I've never seen a pattern like this before.
おお、タコだ。クチョルフだ。
Old bloodstains. At least 24 pendants, all identical and made of tin.
じゃーん。なんだこれ。香炉。
It seems made for simple experiments. I wager they could not afford a better set.
なるほど。
This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier. This box contained a narcotic substance, much like the one in Kimihia's brazier.
キミヒア。すっかりキミヒアのこと忘れちゃってる。
Black Edelweiss Institute established 17 something.
エーデルワイス。エーデルワイス。エーデルワイ
ス。やなかでしと。
え？
Did you hear that, Watson?
I hear you.
お、プラスって書いてある。道路意図的絵か。
Someone used mud to draw a cross in a rectangle. Why?
内側に。届かぬ。あ、届いた。人間の神。頭打ちつけたのここに。
Fine rope work, cut by a finer blade. These clothes were crudely cut off someone. An American, judging by the style.
おう、これで全部切った。どこが一番最初だ？これは違う。一番最初はどこだ？これでもない。これが一番最初なんだ。ナイフを持ってる。考察されてたんだよね。これは最後。考察されました。暗いんだってば、これ。これは2番。2番目はまあ、香炉がたくさんあるし、人がたくさんいるんだからこんな感じかな。どうしたのパパちゃん。いやでもなんか内側から引っかいてる感じがあるから、こんな感じかな。捨ててる。 あ、ボタンが、そうだね、ボタンがないんだから。パーパーちゃん、そうだね、これかな。
Many people were brought to this place. Their abductors stripped off their clothes and discarded them in a pile. The prisoners were kept in a soporific trance by the use of narcotics. A few tried to resist, but alas, in vain. After a few days, everyone was stuffed in a crate and sent elsewhere. Only one captive was left behind. He was strangled to death on this altar.
What the hell is happening, Holmes?
Calm yourself.
Cannot be. What is it?
なんだこれ。
My God. Please tell me we found all we needed to, Holmes.
I think we found a bit more than that.
Yet we have no clue as to where those people have been taken.
アメリカじゃ
And
ないの？
that's where you're wrong, Watson. We have more than enough. I just need to connect the dots. How about you pack your suitcase in the meantime, my dear fellow? Just in case.
おお、12番倉庫の参上。
It's hard to know how much to pack. I might bring a spare notebook just in case.
おお、馬車の音がする。なんか床が濡れてるように見えるな。
Please tell me we're going somewhere warm, or at the very least dry.
Before I leave, I should know where I'm going.
どこで？
I'll ask Mrs. Hudson to watch the place while we're gone.
どうすればいいんだ？あ、これ？これか。旅券と広告の張り紙。あとは、アメリカ・ボストンのノースウッド探偵社の私立探偵コルビー氏は失踪事件の捜査中に犯人に殺害された可能性ある。エーデルワイスの箱かな。いやー、誘拐された人間が送られた場所。どこだ？もう一個どこだろう。御用通知？主 う。奇妙なのよ。違う。スイスのブラックエーデルワイス精神病院。なるほど。事件の重要な情報は記録保管庫で手に入る場合がある。オプションを押して操作手帳を開き、開かれた本の印がついた証拠を固定しよう。記録保管庫で操作開始ができる。ああ、そういうことね。ヨーロッパ。ヨーロッパ。1700。医療の。民間機関なのかな。1789年にケラー教授が設立した病院、原因長はガイ・ギャックス教授。
Dr. Watson, how does a trip to Switzerland sound to you?
It sounds unexpected. What makes you think we should head there?
It's all about the box with narcotics and Mr. Colby's clue, the cross inside a rectangle. Put two and two together, add a dash of research, and what do you get? The Black Edelweiss Institute in Interlaken, Switzerland. If we hurry, we can still catch tonight's train.
列車。ガタンゴトン。ガタンゴトン。ガタンゴトン。優雅な列車旅。
As grateful as I have been for your company, Dr. Watson, I'm afraid you shall have to investigate Edelweiss alone.
Hello? Mr. Holmes, I fear you overestimate my abilities.
Nonsense. You are a military man, a bastion of British courage.
I'm no such thing. As a doctor, I avoided most combat, save for one dreadful day. My troop was ambushed in a village with innocents caught in the crossfire. Too many to help.
The man with the rosary. He was one of them?
A translator, yes. We were trapped. 6 soldiers and myself. I thought it was the end. But Lieutenant Paget refused to go quietly. The men prepared for a final stand. I rose to follow, but Paget shook his head. He told me to run, that I had other men to save. They charged, and I fled through the rear.
Oh.
So you see, Mr. Holmes,
泣いとる。
I'm a coward.
The logic seems inescapable.
Yes.
You, a surgeon by trade, would have been perfectly useless in that conflict.
What? No.
And how many men have you helped since? Ends eased, troubles tended?
No more than a handful. Truth be told, I have become somewhat of a recluse.
How many people could you help with 30 years ahead of you? Dozens? Hundreds? Paget was correct. You can cease your self-recrimination.
Holmes, I don't know what to say.
I would start with, I am Dr. John Watson, may I look
そう
around?
そう。珍しい。シャーロックがこんな優しいこと言うなんて。なんだ。おうおう。カラスが鳴いてる。カタンカタンカタンカタン。
The Edelweiss staff will doubtless be eager to show off their facility to a fellow physician. I have already taken the liberty of sending a letter on your behalf to request a visit. And what
早い。
I shall be pursuing other avenues. Should you see anything troublesome or improper, simply notify the local authorities. Otherwise, try a little analysis yourself. You know my methods?
おお、ハエが捕まってる。ハエ、風が吹いている。おお、なんかいかにも病院って感じ。チャプター3、狂気の山。怖え。エーデルワイス精神病院。ルテアさん、こんにちは。こんにちは。
Salutations, madam. I am Dr. John Watson. I was wondering if you've got word of my visit.
Yeah, Dr. Watson. We received your letter on the matter. Would it be to see Professor Gygax?
そうそうそうそう。
At their earliest convenience, yes.
エ
I
ー
shall
デル
try
ワ
not
イ
to take up
ス、
too much of
同
the
じ
valuable
ことよ。
time.
Wait here, Peter. Mr. and Mrs. Bronson, your girl has made remarkable progress. See? Take a look for yourself.
My apologies for keeping you waiting, Dr. Watson. Surely you understand how medical work can make one lose track of time.
Do not be sorry, Professor. I too know the importance of closely attending to patients.
The work hardly stops here, yet the satisfaction of perfecting the mind compels us to persevere.
I take it you welcome many a soul into your establishment?
Admissions, yes. Visitors, though? I am curious as to what brought you to the Schwarzes Edelweiss.
Word of mouth. An article I read back in London spoke highly of your institution. But rather than taking its word for it, I thought I would see things for myself.
口がうまい。
My asylum's reputation precedes it, then.
Everyone, your attention, please. Guten Day. Yes. Hi. Hello. The name's
Sherlock
Amos
da.
Colby, Northwood Detective Agency, Boston. I got questions that need answers.
え、シャーロックじゃないん
Who's in
か。
charge here?
What
Sherlock
seems to
doesn't
be
it?
the matter, Dr. Watson? You can tell me.
By Jove, it cannot be him. Right. Yes. I was surprised because that man is a celebrity. Yes, that's it. Very famous, Mr. Colby. I couldn't believe my eyes.
No. In my line of work, it can't wait. The longer it takes
If
me
you
to
wish
get
to
the
recuperate,
truth, the
Dr.
more
Watson,
it's
you may
a place
avail
in
yourself
harm's
of the
way.
guest room.
But I have so much more to discuss.
Nurse, if you'd be so kind as to escort Dr. Watson to the guest room. Herr Colby, from Northwood Agency? How unexpected. I am Professor Gygax. I would be happy to answer your questions in the examination room.
Look, Professor, unless you got any clues as to the whereabouts of...
There is no need to be alarmed. No one gets neglected in life.
へえ、怖ー。大丈夫？え、シャーロック大丈
Now, let's not resort to brute force.
Do not worry, Herr Colby. My methods are
大丈
rather
夫かよ
more delicate.
あー、大丈夫じゃない。助けて。
Search inside.
バッドエンド。
Then take him to the holding chamber. I need
大
to
丈夫です。
decide
暴力は全てを
precisely
解
what
決し
to
ま
do
す。
with
ダメじゃ
our
ん。
guest.
え、これでよかったの？
The unmistakable scent of alcoholism. Did you walk through their doors as I did, or did they collect you off the streets?
なるほどな。1、2、2、3、2、1かな。 うん、そうね。2、3、2、1。おー、ダメだった。4、もう1個あげる。カチャ。
Truncheon, not the typical tool for a nurse.
本当だよ。隔離部屋。隔離？ブロック A。薬剤室。なんだ、すごいたくさん。看護師といえばコンボ。
Final product, ready to cure madness or to push one deeper into its grasp.
はい。
Any chemist would envy the quality of this equipment.
うん、そうだね。どこだ？これだ。
Raw materials used to formulate medicine. With this equipment, they can create any type of medication.
へえ、すごい。エロイス系脅迫性皮膚適度。爪を毎日切る。叫び続けても拘束を解くべきではない。マウリッツィオ H 創病隔離性障害。看護師と衝突した後、1週間の治療的断食を行う。命令に従わせるにはジョセフィーノを話題に挙げればいい。マニアナ W ヒステリー症。子供のことを忘れるまで投与量を上げる必要がある。意識を混濁しても問題ない。ニルス J 神経衰弱。面会厳禁。患者宛ての手紙はすべて破棄するように。
Very sturdy. I might borrow it.
使える？
What was that? Is someone there? I'm sure I heard something.
そう、病院という名の刑務所ですな。ハンネス・ウィンクラー。ライオネル・ライト。
You there! I command you to free me at once.
I'm not sure that's a great idea at the moment.
How dare you deny me? I must have my revenge against the lickspittles upstairs.
Fortunately for you, I'm here to stop the very same people.
You are?
Indeed. But first, I must discover all I can about this institution.
パパち
Tell
ゃ
me,
ん。
have you witnessed the arrival of any foreign patients?
Tell me. The goal. The impertinence to bark such orders.
Please, we don't have time for this.
Do you know with whom you speak? I am the great Napoleon.
え？マウリッツィオ。
Napoleon Bonaparte?
The one and only. Emperor of the French, first consul of the Republic, leader of La Grande Armée. Once I am free and have exacted my revenge against the guards who ridicule me, I shall rest happy in the arms of my beloved Josephine.
Right. Well, I will leave you to your scheming, Emperor.
監視を憎む患者。
My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
なるほど。そう1、3、 5 1 4 2 4 5。あ、上げすぎた。全部1個ずらせばいいな。
A certificate of appreciation from the municipal councillor to Professor Becker for contributions to the development of medicine in Interlaken.
Interlaken. Nani, Popo-chan?
A simple toolbox, yet capable of repairing anything.
Popo-chan? ペアだね。あ、私こういうソファー欲しいんですよね。
John Sallow, the tulpa phenomenon. I'm somewhat of an expert already. Speech and the Cerebellum by S.A. Becker. Looks like it's still operational.
Oh.
This photo was damaged, seemingly by oil. I can make out the names listed here. Cooking grease. Is this the kitchen dumbwaiter?
足を伸ばしてテレビを見るのに最適。
R.G. Hill, Dr. Connolly. It appears that all the psychiatric classics were banished here.
なるほどな。おお。ベッカー教授のメモ。外学教授、君が犯して許されざる行動のせいで私は手に大やけどを負ってしまった。ゲルダとの面接は大失敗に終わった。彼女は恐怖のあまり対話を拒絶して私の助けを受け入れず、部屋のものを問い当たり次第破壊し始めたのだ。君によるゲルダへの扱いは許されることではなく、二度と同じことが起きてはならない。君の研究手法は野蛮な医療過誤としか思えない。自分を病院の後継者だと考えるのであれば、こちらの期待に応えてもらう必要がある。これ以上失望させないでくれ。へえ。
Tubes of varying diameters. Interesting.
何の役に立つというの？よいしょ。ブラックエージェルワイスという名前はすでに
Painting in a mental institution. Vogel would be delighted.
New したくない
Who's there? Show yourself. Hey, what are you doing?
ダメだった。 これどうするんだろう。何かに使えそうって。マオリってや。殴れないのか？
Who's there? Show yourself.
殴れないらしい。
I command you to let me out.
Hmm. どうすればいいんだ？無力化する方法。金属管。おう。おう。まだ物的証拠が足りないらしい。
There's the guest room. I wonder if Watson was able to speak to Gygax.
Reception.
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway. Darn.
Oh.
No way I can get past him without being noticed.
Wait.
This sedative worked faster than I expected. Perhaps I ought to train myself.
訓練して体勢をつけなければって。マジ？訓練できるもんなの？
I'd rather not sit in this chair ever again.
あれ？ここの写真、前の写真と一緒じゃないの？鎮静剤の瓶。手製の吹き矢で鎮静剤を打ち込む。なるほど。イエー。忍者。
Hey, what are you doing?
ダメだった。え？倉庫にあった金属管をどうやって改造するの？
My comrades in Paris shall hear about this.
Oh.
This should suffice.
ああ、なるほどね。お？いけー！え、私が撃つの？いったぞ！後ろに倒れたら大変なことになるよ。あ、よかった。服を
This
まず
should
は
be
吹き矢
enough
で。
to avoid
あー、
unwanted
来た
attention. At least from a distance.
たくさん
Manufactured and packaged here. This is the same narcotic substance that we found in London.
ほだそう、病院なのに調剤もやってるっぽいっすね。あれ、赤いのがある。手紙だ。シュニッツァー宛ての手紙。シュニッツァーっつったらあれじゃん。なんだったっけ、カツレツ当病院の総力を挙げ、ご子息の精神病の治療に全力で取り込むことをお約束いたします。ご子息の健康状態を維持するため、私自身も細心の注意を払っております。お互いに協力すれば早急な回復が見込まれるでしょう。その点で、貴殿の倉庫に備蓄された薬剤は大きな役割を果たすはずです。ポポちゃん積み荷な、重要な積み荷から当局の目をそらすことができれば、病気から回復したご子息にすぐ会うことができます。外逆ス教授。ある意味の脅しじゃん。めっちゃ看護師いるんだけど。
Go away, or I will tear your lips from your skull with my fingernails.
Miss,
I'll gouge your eyes out and cut off your hands, just like you did to Heidi.
I am quite certain you would, but I'm afraid you have me mistaken for someone else. So, I take it your name is Gerda? Who is Heidi?
You talk strange.
Oh.
You're going to Hell's Door, aren't you? To where those other funny talkers finally shut up?
Hell's Door? To what do you refer?
Only Heidi had answers. Go away, pig!
I
said go, or you will spend your last moments on Earth screaming. This door won't stop me.
What? Buta って言われたよ、ピッグって言われたよ。そんなに太ってないやい。ひどいやつだ。立ち入り禁止区域。洗濯室。
The garments of several dozen people at least.
洗濯なのに焼いてんの服。
Fabric burnt in the furnace.
消毒的な意味。
A jalabia, a traditional garment from northern Africa.
洗濯なのに。おー、人形ある。怖いんですけど、この人形。
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch.
ハイディ、さっきの人が言ってたやつだね。
So you're Heidi. I didn't realize I was on haunted doll watch.
藁でできてるけど。あった。立ち入り禁止区域。 っていこうね。お若年成人オランダとこ診断結果、意志が弱く報酬をちらつかせると命令に従属する。肉体は頑強で投与量は 0.4mg とする。あ、社畜さんありがとうございます。おはようございます。ありがとうですよ。ルーマニアの人、度重なる暴力性を見せたため従来の鎮静剤の使用が必要となった。鎮静後の投与量は最低限の 0.2mg とする。アイヌの人、言語の理解力欠如のため強靭と判断。被験体は痩せ型で機敏な体格であったため投与量は 0.2mg で十分。マオリンの人、これあれじゃない？君ヒアじゃない？言語の理解力欠如のため強靭と判断。極のため平均必要投与量は 0.8。被験体の状態は全て良好であり、人種と母国語に関わらず服従の様子を示している。さらなる知見に移るべき。君ヒアがいる。
So this is how they kept the prisoners docile and harmless.
Georgia のこの走り書き。何かが突き出ている。
An orthodox reliquary commonly found in Eastern Europe, now in a cell halfway up the Alps.
Ah, 血だ。上から落ちてきた。なんだ？変色、強い塩素臭。
This stretcher was disinfected frequently.
ああ、運ばれていってる。お。
The stamp on this crate confirms it came from America. It's
おお。
quite a distance to travel.
なんだ？ニャホームズ、みかんさんいらっしゃい。
These are the same crates
ニ
we
ャーム
found
ズ
in
だよ、
England.
ニャーム
I
ズ。
should take a closer look.
血だ。ニャームズ、傷跡、割れた爪。
Substantial blood loss. One poor soul found another way out.
自ら命を絶った。マジ？ああ、なるほ
A
どね、
bottle
瓶で。
this sturdy doesn't break by accident.
はーい、イズミンさん家にいるの。楽しんできてくだっち。お、なんかある。あ、鈴のあれだ。
This is the same design as the one from London.
うんうん。
I doubt that one could survive such a journey with this little water.
なるほど。
The kidnappers even provided airflow. How generous. Dirt and sweat. They were locked in here for days, judging by the smell. This trip was prolonged and perilous.
過酷すぎる。
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
なるほど。ああ、できた。まずいや、それはないな。 まあ血が落ちてんだからそうなんだろうけど、棍棒持ってたしね、看護師さん。うん。暗いな。あれ？あそこも3つなんだ。なるほどね。パッチ。いや違うよ。それだね。そんな感じじゃない。かな泉さんおはようございます。今みかんさんが泉さん家にいるんでしょ。みかんさんのピンポンの音で起きましたパパちゃん、これは何が違うんだ。そういうこと。これだよね。
The carriages were back through these doors, and they began to unload their cargo in secret.
ピンポンの音で起きるのすごいな。ハルさんピンポンの音で起きれないんですよね。
Not everyone survived the journey. The dirty, exhausted, and dehydrated prisoners were then herded into cells. But all the cells are now empty, and I have not located a morgue. Time to find Hell's Door.
なんと戻ってきちゃった。笑っとる。はははは。ここではない。
They took you away, and I'll never forgive them.
どこだろう。地獄の扉を開けなければ。
Why did they hurt you, Heidi? I wish I could hear your voice again.
持ってってあげればいいんじゃない？変な話し方の患者が言葉を失う場所について口にした。それは地獄の扉と言われている。
Good Lord, how unsettling. The damage seems intentional.
Make them pay for what they did to Heidi.
I believe I have found your friend.
Heidi! Oh, poor girl. What did they do to you? Shh. It's all right now. Everything will be all right.
Please, Gerda, now I have found Heidi, I need some help from you in return.
Shh, Heidi. We should thank the man, don't you think?
Tell me all you know about those funny-talking people.
We'd hear their screams. The guards would take them down the corridor behind you and they'd disappear. and the screams would stop.
看護師じゃなくて看守なんだね、もう。
Professor Gygax seems to rule this facility with an iron fist. Do you know anything about her?
She's sick. She did nasty things to us. Separated me and Heidi just for fun. Before she got here, this place was all right.
なるほど。
Have you ever met Professor Becker?
I remember him. He was in charge here before that witch Gygax. But I haven't heard his voice for a long time. Too bad. He was nice.
いい人だってわかるのがすごいな。
How did you
じ
end
ゃあ
up
普
in
通の
Block
人なんだ
B?
な、この
The
人。
nurses say I'm prone to violent outbursts, but they're wrong. I just do what Heidi tells me.
へえ。
I shall leave you two to get reacquainted.
なるほど。あ、オウムさんだ。ヤッホー。裏口近くに秘密の入り口があるはず。あそこから出られたよ。なんか祭壇から出られたよ。
The doors can be opened for deliveries.
裏口近く。閉ざされている。自力で脱出を。そう、自力で脱出した。自力で脱出できたぜ。はは。今はね、精神病院にいる、スイスの。ハルさんが、そうなんだよ。ハルさんが。つまりもうホラーは兵器違うな。
Locked. I suppose the reception will be guarded anyway.
裏口近くにある秘密の入り口から病院に運ばれ、独房に入れられたに違いない。おう。ん？ブロック A。ブロック A。ここ、自分がいる場所を指してんのこれ。どうなんだろう。まだここにありますよってことかな。地図が読めないんかって。違うよこれ。地図ここだもん。ポポなーにポポ。さっきからポポちゃんがペンヤーってすごい泣きおる。ニャームズが事件解決したって泣いてる。マジか。ニャームズ。あ、違うな。やっぱりじゃああそこの捜査が完了してねえよって言ってんのかなこれ。 ンさんワトソンポジション。なるほどな。裏口近くにある秘密のディセントさんこんにちは。私が自信満々に間違った推理を披露するゲーム。オウムさんがマジか。やめろよ。
Doors can be open for deliveries.
やめろよ。特に何もない。にゃーむずにゃーむず。この事件、犯人はって気づいたところで殴られて安全するやつ。なるほど。バン。しかしそれをやったのはハルさんだ。残念だったな。ひよこが犯人。ひよこのマッチポップだとポポちゃんが言っている。違法ワトソンが犯人。そうだよ。自分を幽閉した監視員の復讐をの。
Don't you look down on me. Open the door.
何をすればいいんだ？これいっちゃおう。なんか帽子かぶってるあの人、おしゃれ帽子。アンネス・ウィンクラー。診察室。これだよね。でも裏口近くに秘密の入り口があるって。裏口がどこかが分かんないのになんとも。どこだ裏口って。助けておむえもん。どうすればいいんだ。しょうがないな、はるたくんは。ここブロック A ってここなんだよ。緑になってるのがすげえ気になるんだよな。ピカーン通り抜けホーブ。シュニッツァーさん。シュニッツァーさんいる？地球サイズ。
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me. They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
オウムさん実はねこの人ナポレオンらしいよ。私こそナポレオン・ボナパルトだって言ってた。 マジかよ、サインください。ほんまね。のあれ ?1,2,3,4 4人のはずなのに、どうして5人いるの？この人だけなんかおかしい。こんにちは。でもこの人の名前ないよ。ライオネル。ほら、ライオネルさんの名前がない。マウリッツィオさんはいるよ。
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
難しいんですよ、このゲーム。すごい難しい。どうすればいいんだ？どうすればいいんだろう。エーデルワイス。これだよな。まあいいや。ここら辺に行ってみよう。ここだよな、でも閉ざされているって。裏口近くにあった！
Scratches. Something has been moved through here. There seems to be a locking mechanism. The whole thing must be a door.
地獄の扉の鍵を手に入れる方法。そう、犯人はワトソンの潜入だと思う。
pay for what they did to Heidi.
I found Hell's Door, the one that made the foreigners silent, remember? How do I open it? Gerda, please, I cannot get inside. You have to tell me how to open it.
How can you speak to me like nothing's wrong? Can't you hear Heidi crying? Look at her! Look! She's suffering. I can't even hear my thoughts over her screams. Poor Heidi. We will fix you. I promise. We will fix you.
Leave it with me, Gerda.
なんかどっかにヘイディを直すためのものあるかな。フィクションって言ってる。そういえば倉庫にいろんなものあったよ。倉庫こっち。なんかない？何もない。ポポちゃん違うって？あ、なんかお絵かきしてる。
They haven't yet made a bullet that can hit me.
どうすればいいんだ？ここにはもう何もないのかな。おお。ヘイディ。人形を修理するまで話を。必要ならボタン2つ、糸、接着剤、釘。あった。うん。あとボタンと糸。糸巻き巻き、糸巻き巻き、引いて引いて、トントントン。あった。長い糸。ボタン。おー、ボタン。ちょうどいいじゃん。ヘイディー！ヘイディー！
Will this help fix your friend?
Give it to me.
How is she feeling?
Everything will be all right. Everything.
Gerda, I have a couple of questions.
Yes, I...
Shut your dirty little mouth, Gerda. You've said enough already. She won't speak no more. Now it's only Heidi. You helped me, and I didn't cut out your eyes. So we're even. Now go!
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
What?
You bore us. Look, Gerda, the man is insane. The professor would treat him like she treated us.
Heidi, there are things I need some clarity on.
Ask if you dare, but if I get bored, there will be consequences.
喋った。
I found Hell's Door, but it's locked. Is there a way to get in?
Hell's Door? Never heard of it.
知らない？ゲルダの証言があったよ。
That's not true. You, Gerda, told me that Hell's Door makes people silent forever.
And you believe that snotty little girl? I'll personally ensure that she never dares to speak again.
怖っ。ゲルザとの面会は大失敗に終わった。
Professor Gygax hurt you repeatedly, scarred your body and mind. You are not protecting Hell's Door. You are simply afraid of the consequences were I to enter.
I could tap your teeth out with a hammer until you choked on the blood in bits.
You could. But then you would live the rest of your life in fear of Professor Gygax. I can make that feeling go away.
How?
I can stop her. But the key, Heidi, the key to Hell's Door is critical to stopping Professor Gygax. And I think you know where it is.
Tell him!
But you said...
And now I say tell him!
The professor...
Tell him!
She has a special key. Keeps it close and only brings it down when new people go through. Behind those closed doors, those people start to sing. Oh, they sing in so much pain.
Gygax.
Oh.
Of course. Thank you, Gerda. Heidi. I must leave.
Leave? You joke. Nobody leaves the Edelweiss. Now you will be with us forever!
怖っ。怖いんですけど、ホラーしてるんですけど、このゲーム。ちょっと。地獄の扉、これだね。ワトソンは鍵を見つけて地下に送るしかない。ワトソン警備がされてる。これだ。これとこれ。患者を利用して騒ぎを起こっていけー。やれー。騒ぎを起こすぞ。キャーハー。ナポレオン出番だ。2312キヤカハ231322313244じゃなかった。はい。ロケーションを離れますか？離れると戻ることはできません。はい。
At last, you came to your senses.
My humble apologies, Emperor.
Spare me your groveling, Englishman.
Of course. You are right as ever, for you see, time is of the essence. The royalists have risen again, and your darling Josephine needs you. Paris needs you.
Mon amour.
But the guards upstairs in reception stand in your way.
Ha! They will pose no problem for the likes of me. Merci, Englishman. When I return to Les Tuileries, I shall make you a general.
Oh, you are too kind, Emperor. Now go.
うまい。
Your freedom awaits.
I am
いってらっ
coming.
しゃい。バイバイ。
Psst. Watson. Over here.
Holmes? What are you doing here, and where did you
楽
get
し
that
そう。
outfit?
It is unimportant. I require your assistance.
シャーロックめっちゃ楽しそうだったね。一体どういうことだ。
What is happening, Holmes? I need an explanation.
It's quite simple. I created a distraction so that I could tell you something important, and in turn, I need you to acquire something important for me.
How can you call any of this charade simple?
Watson, we can discuss this later. Time is of the utmost importance. The kidnapped people may still be here. This is what I know so far.
What? You really found all this on your own?
そうだよ。
Focus, Watson. I need you to find a key. It will be most unique. All the details are in my notes. Logic dictates that Gygax will keep it near her. Once acquired, you must get it to me. Perhaps the kitchen dumbwaiter could be of use.
Holmes, I can't do this. I'm no spy.
Yes, you can, Watson. You are unfailingly dependable.
お願いします。頼んだよ。
Dr. Watson, visitors are not permitted back here.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Kuntz. After the war, my nerves, I fled all that commotion.
It is nothing. A patient attempted to escape. He will not get far. Now, if you would like to follow me.
Follow me. Oh! 鍵を手に入れてくれ。おそらく約5センチの円形でエーデルワイズの花の刻印が施されているはず。ゲルダという患者の話では、鍵はガイギャックスが厳重に管理している様子。院長室を操作すべき。
Blood in the water. Someone must have washed their hands here recently.
なんでそんなものを、まあ、
got ourselves into, Holmes.
え？ヘイディ。
Did a child make these?
自分に銃口を向けない。
Perhaps I should take this. For all I hope it won't be needed.
Ah, Dr. Watson. Just the man I wanted to see.
Professor, I'm surprised you're not trying to catch that escapee.
Please, my time is far too valuable. I hope Nurse Kuntz has been taking good care of you.
He has certainly kept me out of trouble.
Professor, it is time for your appointment with your next patient, Mr. Wolf.
Herr Wolf can wait until tomorrow. I wish to speak with Dr. Watson.
As you wish.
You still see patients yourself, even as the director of this entire facility?
Only the important ones. And yet I rarely get to pick the brain of a man like yourself. I think it is time we got to know each other, no?
I'm afraid there's not much to know. I'm just an average chap living a rather prosaic life these days.
Dr. Watson, those of us who pursue knowledge are anything but average. Now, who are you?
I think once a soldier, always a soldier. For all I wish to help others, part of me changed when I was abroad. Broke, perhaps. So when I read about the Black Edelweiss and your work on the healing of minds, I simply had to learn more.
I suppose my Edelweiss was always destined to attract other curious minds. But before we continue, I want you to understand one thing. A broken mind can never be truly healed.
I see. So, what exactly do you do here?
It is simple. If you cannot fix a person's nature, you must force them to forget it.
Surely there are other methods of treatment.
How naive. You remind me of a man I once knew, Professor Becker. But we do not speak of him anymore.
A colleague?
The former director here. One day he realized that Edelweiss had outgrown him.
なんでそういうことを言うん？ハルさんサイコパスじゃないよ。
Already, Doctor?
How rude of me. I was absorbing your wise words, Professor, and must have got distracted.
Was my conversation boring you?
No, not at all. I merely...
No, I understand full well. You're not seeking conversation.
What do you mean?
It is obvious. Your mind craves truth, but not in this form. You must witness a practical demonstration if you are to learn.
I'm certainly intrigued. Would that be possible?
Of course. I propose a journey between the jury of the human brain. You will not leave without being truly enlightened. Kuntz, take Dr. Watson back to the courtyard. Then tell the nurses to prepare the operation room and the girl with the doll.
Yes, Professor.
Our preparations will take a little time. I will come for you soon, Doctor.
ガイアックスを院長からの部屋から追い出す方法。特別な患者で、どうすればいいんだろう。いや、どうなんだろう。まだわかんないな、これ。ガイアックスがウルフを気にする理由。ウルフをそんなに気にしてるあれがあったかい？おお、ちゃんとお散歩させてる。
Miss?
花壇の中入ってますけど。
I hear them scratching. Don't you hear it?
聞こえません。
I don't want to card block B tonight.
I want them to fly.
Fly! パタパタしてる。
Did you see my son? He's such a sweet boy.
ホーム。斬新な後。
No, I don't want to. Why not?
なんか
Visitor? No, no. You shouldn't have come here.
ダメらしい。受付。ガイアックスの患者の医療記録。特別な患者であるウルフはさらに大きな治療を施すため地下の第2病室への移送が必要となる。予定していた患者の診察は他の医師に割り当てざるを得ないだろう。ウルフの精神状態には定期的な観察と即時的な介入を行い望まれざる結果を避けることが必要不可欠。要求されていた手術は成功した。肉体の回復にはまだ時間がかかるだろう。記憶喪失は進行したものの完全ではない。執筆に執着を見せているようだがおそらくは副作用によるもの。ウルフが書いた文章には古い名前が見られるが明らかに記憶の回復が身によるものだ。この結果は許容できない。前頭葉と側頭葉に再び手術を行う必要がある。ロボトミーやん。手術は成功。ウルフの執筆への執念は消えないが数分しか記憶が保持されなくなっている。危険は回避された。観察は毎日継続するべき。やばー。ここまでなんで特別視してんだろう。
Good lord, that's a lot of records.
I hope you're finding your room comfortable, Dr. Watson.
入れない。見て見て、宇宙からの訪問者。光り輝く隕石がアーカムに落下。もうやばい。もうやばいです。ありがとうございます。
Professor Gygax will have much to tell you.
すでにやばかったです。ありがとうございます。
I hope everything is to your liking, Dr. Watson.
厨房。綺麗な音。
Did you hear that a patient escaped? All the guards rushed off to find him.
厨房。タタタタタラララタタラララララ。
You are Mr. Wolf, am I right?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
My name is Dr. John Watson. I wanted to talk with you, if you didn't mind.
Ah, doctor. I don't suppose you could help. I seem to have forgotten where I am.
We're in the Black Edelweiss, Mr. Wolf. It's an asylum in Switzerland, and you are one of its most important patients.
But why am I here?
That's what I was about to ask you.
I can't remember. Sorry, I can't remember anything.
It's all right. You don't need to push. Try to relax. Let the thoughts come and go. Now, what comes to mind? Mr. Wolf?
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
We just went over this.
I'm sorry, but I don't think we've met.
We were just discussing this facility, the Black Edelweiss Asylum, and why you are here.
That name does sound familiar.
Holmes, the things I do for you.
Excuse me, who are you? And who's this Holmes fellow?
I am Dr. Watson, and Holmes is, well, you could call him my imaginary friend. That's just a little joke, don't mind me.
But why am I here, Doctor? Am I sick?
I'm sure I can take a look.
重度の化学熱傷、加齢による衰え、顔面神経麻痺、顔の一部が麻痺してる、皮膚の色素、薬を乱用された可能性、ロボトミー手術の後、2つの深い傷、正確な外科切開。ウルフ氏の頭の横側には2つの手術痕があり、一方の手には化学物質による火傷の跡が残っている。顔面の筋肉の一部が麻痺しており、脳障害の後遺症と見て間違いない。肌に残った青がかった灰色の斑点は硝酸銀を含む薬品を大量に投与された結果、彼の病気はブラックエーデルワイス病院で受けた治療に直接起因するもの。治療のせいで病気になったんじゃない？やけどしたってベッカー教授もやけどしたって言ってたよね。
Dear Lord, what did Gygax do to you?
Excuse me, who are you?
Oh, never mind.
患者の死、美しい高嶺の花や。吹き荒れる嵐が五感を揺らし、船長のいない船で何が見つかるのよ。舌先に不快な感覚がある。だがなぜだ、私は何を忘れたのだ。タバコふかしてやがる。ここは病院だぞ。ガイギャックスがウルフを気にする理由だよね。手に大やけどを負ってしまった。ウルフさんの人物像。ガイギャックス、あ、そうそうそう。うわー、ウルフはブラックエーデルワイスの前委員長ベッカー教授本人だから、記憶を消そうとしてるんだ。余計なことを覚えてるから。特別な患者と これとなんか余計なこと、あ、そっか、何を忘れたんだって言ってるから記憶を思い出そうとしてんじゃねえのかって騒ぎ立てればいいんじゃない？ベッカーに文字を書く力が残っていれば手紙を書いて外逆、ああ、そっちか。
We rarely have visitors here.
ベッカーさんになんか書いてもらおう。
Hello again. You won't remember me, but we've met before. I am Dr. John Watson, and you are Professor Becker. You were the previous director of this facility, the Black Edelweiss.
Professor, really? Actually, that name does sound familiar. Wait. Let me write it down. I try to recall memories through writing, but they always feel just out of reach.
As a matter of fact, I have more for you to jot down.
Oh, yes. Yes, please, anything.
Professor Gygax did this to you. She made you forget everything, even who you are. But we will play a trick on her. We will write a letter so that she learns her lesson. Put down what I dictate.
Dear
Professor Gygax, your vile work has ruined countless lives through needless suffering. Your methods serve nothing but to show your own sick emotional state. You are not, as you so claimed, the future of the Edelweiss, and you never were. And by the time you make it to my cell, the police will already know the truth of how you came to be director of this asylum. Signed, Professor Becker.
There. It's done. Now, hold on a minute. Who are you?
My name is John Watson. I'm a doctor from London, a veteran of Afghanistan, and I wish to be a writer, though deep down I fear I lack the talent. And presently I'm risking my life to help my brilliant detective flatmate in the pursuit of a cult of kidnappers, even as I fear it may destroy him. I'm tired and hungry, and I have not had a good bath in weeks, and yet despite it all, I feel alive. Any more questions?
Good heavens, sir. You're as mad as they come.
すごい。ワトソンが綺麗に切れとる。
One of the patients asked me to deliver this note. It's for Professor Gygax.
Thank you, Doctor. Leave it with me.
A letter for you. Unbelievable. Kunz, with me.
Oh? ねえねえ、なんかこれ聞けるかな？話。
Oh, hello. Who might you be?
Don't try to fool me, Becker. I saw your letter written by your own hand.
That name does sound familiar. Is it mine, you say?
Nice try. What else did you recall? Silence won't help you. Fine. I'm not taking any chances. How about I cut open your brain again? Third time's a charm. Yeah?
ごめんよベッカーさん。頭を開ける前にちょっとペーパーナイフ。
Close, but I don't think this is the key. This is too small to be what Holmes asked for.
タバコ吸うんだあの人。やらかしたベッカーさん、ごめんよ。 我々のよく知る人物より貴重な宝石の数々を頂戴いたしました。宝石はすでにルイジアナの宝石商向けに販売されており、専門家の鑑定をはるかに上回る希望価格が複数提示されております。宝石11個の最終販売同意価格は 12,550 スイスフランでした。我々の顧客は総額の3分の2をあなたが受け取るよう主張しており、いつものように弁護士に送金を行います。この件は他と同じく他言無用としておりますのでご安心ください。教授とその講演者様とのお取引を今後とも継続できれば幸いです。何かありましたらご連絡ください。ニューオーリンズ。
An Edelweiss relief about 2 inches in diameter. This must be what Holmes was after.
Oh, 日記だ。ベッカーからエーデルワイスを引き継いで3ヶ月。規則の変更に不満を持った同僚は全員病院を去り、教授は私だけになった。だが屈強な看護師を複数雇い入れれば人手不足は解消できる。これで無能のベッカーに介入されず、自らの研究に精を出せれるというものだ。R からの最初の支払いが届いた。我々の取り決めは危険をはらむものだが、彼の言葉を当てにできるのであれば得られる利益は計り知れない。選別者の最初の一団が輸送されてきた。 R が選別したのは精神が壊れた被験体ばかりだ。なんかあれだね文字被験体だばかりだになってる。多分あれだろうね、カラーだってやったとかどうなんだろう5時がある。朝に見つけてみちゃう。よいしょ。じゃあこれをホームズに送ろう。バイバーイ。お？かっちゃ。どうやって開いたんだそれ。え、どういう技術？謎技術。イエーイ。お？学校みたいになってる。血だ。歯？これ割れた歯。明るい色のエナメル質。
Tooth of an adult male likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
そうだね。カンカン。ああ、老眼。
The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
文字を教えてたのかな。
Oh, the smell. Dear God, is that body parts? Judging by the remnants of blood and flesh, these instruments were used for dismemberment. Utterly inhuman.
本当よ。深淵を見つめるときっていうトロフィーをもらいました。見つめられているのか、私も。ひよこを見つめたっていいことはないぞ。ただ黄色いボディが見えるだけ。ふわふわな。血濡れの井戸があった。井戸の周りには人体の解体に使う道具が大量に置かれ、どれも乾いた血で汚れている。
It's sealed tight. I can't exit the same way.
出られないの？あ、こっちがあったわ。あ、びっくりした。ノーだ。ノーよ。私の指示に従え、深淵の光が選別者たちに道を示すだろう。奴を同席させ、選別者がノーよ。選別者が聖なる言葉しか口にしないよう取り計らえ。そうすれば選別者は催眠状態となり、未知なる世界に一歩近づくのだ。お前の役割は不可欠だ。必要不可欠だ。我々が集めた者たちは異国の言葉を話すし、時間も限られている。奴らを集団にまとめ、少なくとも1週間は毎日英唱会を行わせる必要がある。もちろん懐疑的な者たちはお前が手なずけるのだ。私は変更レンズから放たれる光の周波を使い、奴らを物理的な催眠状態にする準備を行っている。最後にもう一つ、ニューオーリンズの人間から選別者の輸送に関して連絡があるはずだ。以前と同様受け入れ準備をしておけ。鍵だ。例の宝石は銀行にある。雇い主の命令により選別者の最初の一団をそちらに送る。到着は2週間だ。失敗は許されない。光り輝く。
Looks as if it's been recently used.
新手法の結果がようやく出始めた。成功率は4割。失敗した被験体あらゆる外部刺激に反応しなくなる。だが音声体系の成功は疑いようもないだろう。母国語や出自に関係なく被験者はよどみない詠唱が可能。精神的自立性を全て奪われても詠唱の習得を迅速にかつ流暢に行うことができる。選別者の一人が抵抗し続けたのは遺憾である。隔離して自由を奪うことで服従を強めることに成功。交渉は怒りを助長するだけであり、前頭葉と側頭葉を物理的に除去した後に抵抗への本能のみが残ったよう。この選別者に他の者の精神を汚されることはできず、殺してしまうほかないだろう。選別者の移動送りを私が自ら取り行うことに。クチューレって言ってる。音がでかいでかい。鳥だ。
Very professional brain dissection.
鳥ちゃんかわいそう。
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. impossible to escape.
なるほど。おお、うわー暗いんですけど、何誰かいるんですか？うわー
Get out of my head! Your mind fist is devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembles.
Lord.
大いなる。
Surrender your soul and become a servant.
怖い。何
Please.
Yeah!
No more. Stop it. Watson. John. Somebody.
Somebody help me.
Do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the
Awaken and.
サンチがピンチになってる。サンチピンチ。
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head. Hydraulic elevator. How ingenious.
Yeah.
Watson? Holmes?
Watson?
What are you still doing here?
Still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there.
Eh?
I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
ガイギャックスさん死んでる。どうして死んだの？歌枠はいつやる？歌枠？ゲームで大体歌ってるから特別に歌枠をすることはありません。
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat.
あれ？
The patients here wear the same robes.
患者の服だ。
The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
なんてこっちゃ。
I had nothing to do with this, Holmes. I swear it.
そうだよ。そりゃあそうでしょう。特に何もない。
Heidi, how did it end up here?
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
手がかりが指し示す次の目的地。関連文書。ニューオーリンズだよな、行きたいの多分。ニューオーリンズ。 オーリンズ。アメリカのニューオーリンズに行きましょう。複数の証拠がニューオーリンズを指し示している。誘拐犯の一味は EW グレイ銀行を利用し宝石を販売した。ニューオーリンズに行こ
う。We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
Yay! 狂気への治療薬っていうトロフィーをもらいました。
There's nothing in this world that cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing.
論理推理で説明できないことはない。
Holmes?
いや、もう
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I am preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. Treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London. Report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits. What dangers lurk in the darkness?
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
Ah, Holmes. After our trip to nippy Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World heat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage!
Ah!
Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister. It was an accident.
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind. I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
よし、じゃあちょうどいいし、今日はこれでおしまいにしとこう。いやー、大変だった、スイス。お昼は何かしようかね。よいしょ。んだばね、お疲れ様でした。